All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a game between Chaemiko and Th000 taking place here on Terranistan. Got 5 minutes into the video and then realized, well, my microphone stopped working. All right, very annoying. Today is the 31st of October, or Hallows Eve. I don't know what Hallows Day is, but it is Hallows Eve. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down. This is a human versus human mirror match, Th000 versus Chaemiko, but one of the players also went random, so I don't know which player is which. I do have some suspicions, but well, all of those are just really educated guesses. Hopefully this mirror match will be rather entertaining as the players are getting underway. I did end up losing a little bit of time trying to figure out what was wrong with my computer, so I'll probably only be able to cast one game today. My apologies, and thank you to everyone who still continue to tune in daily, weekly, monthly. It all does support me. More views I get, the better. And normally during this political time, I end up getting better ad revenue because, well, everyone wants you to vote for them. Or rather, everyone wants to slander and make their opponent look worse than they really are. Let's go ahead and break things down here. Archmage going to be coming out from blue. Meanwhile, Archmage is coming out from red. In a human mirror match, the Forest Troll Shadow Priest from the Mercenary Camp. And while pretty much the Forest Troll Shadow Priest and also the Night Elf matchup has become a must. You must be able to abolish magic in order to try and save, in order to try and take down that water elemental or to remove that very, very dangerous entangle. Let's take a look at what's going to go over here on the top left-hand side of the map. Archer or Archmage about to make his rounds out. You can see both footmen have scouted each other out in the center portion of the map. They know who each other is. And, well, we'll see how the rest of this will go down. Off to the north, there is a scout tower militia now making their way over. Going to go ahead and clear out the Goblin Merchant Shop. Meanwhile, blue going after this mercenary camp here. All right, always very dangerous trying to take down this Renegade Wizard creep camp. As you can take a look here, Forest Troll Shadow Priest has been picked up. A Lightning Shield now on the rogue. That could easily take down multiple militia that tried to surround that target. And you saw how quickly that was abolished by that Forest Troll Shadow Priest. More militia now slowly making their way back. They're not doing any good back there. They just need to back on out. As the Archmage now goes after, well, a 1/1/1 creep camp, most likely to pick up whatever this Apprentice Wizard is going to drop. Apprentice Wizard does drop that fairly, or drop some good items there. The Water Elemental has a little bit more life, as you can see, and that Apprentice Wizard does get taken down. Water Elemental down to 5 hit points. Maybe you should just attack it to get rid of it. There you go. Do, and it will be done. Back off, or say it and it will be done. All right, back off to the north here. Archmage is sitting at level 2. Supply count 28 compared to 24. I believe, yeah, already upgrading to tier 2. Maybe a little bit. No, R is further ahead. So where is all of the gold currently sitting? Sitting at 489 gold. That is where all the gold is currently just being held up right now, as the Archmage here goes after another Apprentice Wizard. Back down to the south here, are we going to perhaps try to hire up some more mercenaries? That is a possibility, as the Archmage uses the Wand of Illusion to absorb a bit of damage. All right, there goes some more units here. The Huntsman, all of the Footmen going to go ahead and battle it out. Meanwhile, back down to the south, on the center south side, I guess, the Rogue Wizard will get taken out very quickly. All right, Rogue Wizard could get taken out in a matter of seconds. There it goes. You want to make sure that you are able to take it out before it gets an additional Frost Armor in. Really should be focusing down the units that don't have Frost Armor, since they are easier to take out, and then you essentially, or over time, take less damage. Archmage off over here is going to try to hire up anything. Units are now making their way over. Archmage unable to spot who is real and who is fake, and now spots this army here. Archmage gets up to level 3, and a Footman in a horrible spot here. What's going to happen to him? Down to 176 hit points, down to 127. Archmage getting caught up on his own units, unable to put down the pressure, as we already have an Arcane Tower that will be a proper deterrent here, as the Archmage is going to try and drop a Water Elemental in on the inside. All right, Archmage taking a lot of damage. That's meanwhile, Forest Troll Shadow Priest and more units with that range damage, able to do more than enough, as the Archmage will be able to drop an additional Water Elemental here in just a little bit. followed up with a, well, potion of greater mana, and that is going to be a big problem. We could see some a double abolish magic, as we now see a scroll of town portal in order to back off. I don't know if that was necessary. It looked like he was actually in a fairly favorable spot. He could have dropped more water elementals, got into a better spot there. Perhaps if had he tried to pick up his own Forest Troll Shadow Priest, he would be in a great spot. But instead, he ended up hitting the reset button, and well, both sides are going back to their corners at the end of the first round. We are looking at, nope, we do not have a hero as of yet. I thought perhaps there might be a tavern hero on the board. No, nothing for blue. Tome of Agility will be dropped into place. We are going straight into tier 3 with a lumber mill, so we could be going for air. Griffin Aviary, well, you can start building those Griffin Aviaries before you even get into position, as we are now going into a Pit Lord. All right, Pit Lord, not the hero that I was expecting. The Pit Lord is rather strong in the front line. Cleave plus Howl of Terror deals a tremendous amount of damage while having a large amount of damage mitigation. With that said, well, it doesn't seem like the natural choice at this point, as the Pit Lord is going to go ahead and run on inside. If it goes for a Rain of Fire, that would actually make my head scratch even further, as there are other options, and perhaps better options, as you see that Cleave just splashing across multiple units there. And, well, that's dealing damage to a large number of units. All right, Pit Lord also getting a large amount of attack. And I believe the Pit Lord's splash attack is actually... is it percentage-based? I believe it is percentage-based. So based upon the items that the Archmage had picked up early, Gloves of Haste followed by double Claws of Attack, that may be the reason why he went for Pit Lord. Pit Lord dealing, well, splash damage across multiple units here. Tome of Experience. Who is it going to get picked up by? Archmage could try to get closer. Oh, come on. One of you guys have to read it. There you go. Pit Lord now picks up Howl of Terror, as he's just going to perhaps look to back up. Meanwhile, off over here, Goblin Laboratory is going to go ahead and, well, get cleared out as the Archmage gets to level 4. Back down on the other side, Howl of Terror. Major damage reduction. I believe that's 15% damage reduction, and it can get cleared out as the Pit Lord is sitting at level 2 and now also picks up Book of the Dead. Archmage of Blue sitting at level 4. Archmage of Red also sitting at level 4. Where is it? Goblin Zeppelin. Yep, Zeppelin right there. I believe it is level 4. There it goes. As we're now going to go ahead and try and clear out some more of these units here. All right, a little bit of splash damage, trying to slice it and dice its way through. Devotion Aura also being granted in, as we see a drop straight inside the base. Red gonna go ahead and clear out some things. Perhaps a Thunderclap would have been the better choice, being able to slow down and pick off those units while maximizing on damage. All right, let's take a look. Where are the units going? A straight up drop inside the base, and the Archmage without a Scroll of Town Portal. Same thing here. And the Archmage is just pretty much trying to do a push by himself with a Book of the Dead. All right, using this Book of the Dead and summons to just get into the spot here. How much damage does he really hope to do, as the skeletal minions are now trying to fight back? Back in the base across here, we are looking at the castle suffering a lot of damage. We could get some repairs on, and this, well, the repairs could keep this castle up and running for quite some time. We should be looking at, oh, a Scroll of Town Portal, gonna go ahead and try and dump on in, and that's Orb of Fire. Wait a second. Orb of Fire, in addition to that attack, is that actually fast enough to do a lot of damage? Archmage is there as well, as he's gonna go ahead and try and get into position. All right, Archmage now in a tough spot. He's gonna end up getting surrounded. Units are now trying to make their way back out. Archmage able to break free, and, well, these units have really nowhere to go. Stuck between a rock and a hard place, the Pit Lord unable to make its way out. Archmage heading back off to the north here. Units are trying to do a little bit of a chase, but this, well, I don't know why Red is not engaging. Red has the prime opportunity to really get ahead here, as water elementals are quickly getting, well, removed. Mountain King and Archmage, a nasty 1-2 combination. Robe of Magi also on the Mountain King means that that unit has much more mana than you would normally think. All right, are we going to see a denial on that Footman? Nope. Footman getting storm bolted. Now in comes the Pit Lord. Pit Lord using a large amount of splash damage. Is it going to be enough? Splash damage, Pit Lord, double orb of fire. Big bonus damage, just slicing and dicing his way through. All right, getting in as much damage as possible, obviously, as the units are now trying to make their way. And the Pit Lord, double orb of fire, plus 35 damage. Yeah, don't know what to make of this. A slow now being cast, Stormbolt onto the Pit Lord. Pit Lord's just gonna sit there and say, you know what? Okay, that's fine. I still have 506 hit points. As the Archmage with Devotion Aura now makes its way through, is he gonna be able to slice anything else? Another Stormbolt goes through as the Sorceresses and Priest are now joining in. Potion of Invulnerability transferred to the Pit Lord. Pit Lord gonna try and dive on in. Is he gonna perhaps Howl of Terror? Perhaps try to shake off any of that damage there. As you can see, some units are going to get cleaned up here. All right, each one of those swipes. Swipey swipe on the Pit Lord. Pit Lord down to 69, down to 54 hit points, down to 38. Where is it going to really go? Is it going to really do anything? Going to go ahead and try and slice and dice some more units as the Pit Lord, well, teleports away. Where is that Pit Lord going to go? Down to 53 hit points. Going to end up Howling of Terror, and he's going to get taken out by a fireball from the Archmage. Archmage now sitting at level 5, taking down the level 3 Pit Lord. Arcane Tower is in trouble. Pit Lord is out of the fight, and what is going on here in this game? Arcane Tower wasn't even bothered to be repaired, and this is just all sorts of messy play. Archmage maybe resurrecting the Pit Lord at the tavern. Yes, gonna resurrect that there. Archmage has no... Oh, picks up the Goblin Alchemist. All right, Archmage picking up Goblin Alchemist in addition, and that is going to be, well, an interesting opening. Where's the Pit Lord? Alchemist now with the Ring of Protection, and the Ring of Protection, well, actually works significantly better on the Alchemist than any other level 1 hero. All right, there's Healing Spray going across multiple units. The Pit Lord regenerating a large amount of mana. Archmage, it is level 2 Brilliance Aura. You can see the amount of damage there. That Pit Lord is just slicing and dicing. Very high damage indeed. Potion of Greater Mana, which should be given to the Archmage, as the expansion will end up getting taken down. All right, 36 supply compared to 42. Arcane Sanctum, some Spellbreakers trying to slip through and will be able to do exactly that. And this is the problem with a Rifle Caster army. Or just, well, a caster army. You cannot take down buildings. Normally, undead players were the ones that suffered this sort of fate, but now we're seeing a similar style of play coming in from human players as mortar teams were significantly weakened. Let's go ahead. Spellbreaker number 3 now making its rounds out. We are looking at 49 supply compared to 41, so blue is, well, still very much in this game. Spellbreakers, Alchemist, Howl of Terror, is it going to go down? 4 orbs of fire on the Pit Lord. There's a Howl of Terror, Scroll of Town Portal. There's one big swipe. And how much damage? The hero's attack also becomes ranged when carried and do splash damage to nearby enemy units. All right. So how much actual splash damage is that? All right, he's attacking... I can't actually tell how much splash damage is going across multiple units. It just looks like a lot of damage indeed. The Pit Lord probably has level 2, well, Potion of Invulnerability now. Who's going to pick that up? Alchemist should pick that up since he's the only one that has room, as the Archmage illusion now wandering back around. Archmage at level 5, Mountain King sitting at level 3. Potion of Invulnerability was picked up most likely by the Alchemist. There you have it. Archmage does not have the Potion of Greater Mana. Instead, it belongs to, oh, one more shot, and oh my gosh, one more shot should have done it. Archmage, if he had the Claws of Attack or some sort of other damage bonus, that would have worked out well. Well, he did have damage bonus, just not enough. All right, in we go. Gonna go ahead and try and put pressure off across over here. No, it is gonna be a Scroll of Town Portal teleporting back home in order to try and break or get free here. It looks as though, is the Archmage gonna be able to back out? Where are they gonna land? Gonna land, just take down multiple units, not realizing how much splash damage. Can he actually finish off a good number of units before they get out? No, he doesn't. And the Archmage is actually just wasting a little bit of time here. You've got to remember, this expansion was taken out, but still, blue has a significant supply advantage. Where is all of the gold? Where is all the experience? Where is all of this getting lost to? The economic advantage is, well, about 2,000 gold right now. So 2,000 gold, considering how much was invested to actually build that expansion there. I am surprised at how far ahead here. All right, Staff of Teleportation. In comes the Archmage. Archmage will be able to come around the corner and drop some water elementals. We are going to be coming across a big fight, and if the Alchemist lands an Acid Bomb followed up with the Pit Lord's splash damage, is that really the 1-2 combination that we're expecting? Haven't seen Acid Bomb yet. The Pit Lord's just trying to run across here. There's some attack. There's some more attack as well. You can see how much damage being dealt across multiple units, and each swipe is oh so deadly. Water Elemental is going to get finished off here. You can see that the Pit Lord is just trying to attack its way through, and as long as, well, units are getting sniped down one at a time, there goes another. There is another Water Elemental in the backfield, and the Mountain King, gets away even with 0 armor. All right, Pit Lord may try and reaffirm his position. He should be in that front line spot, but takes a Stormbolt to the head. Healing Spray, healing up multiple units here, trying to stay alive. A potion of Acid Bomb should be used here in just a second. And, well, the Stormbolt onto the Pit Lord again. Pit Lord is in a little bit of trouble. Gonna go ahead and transfer the Potion of Invulnerability over to him. We should be using the Potion of Greater Mana followed by Acid Bomb. As you can see that the Pit Lord is just slicing his way through so many of those units. So much damage being done across so many units here. The Pit Lord is going to get a swipe. There goes another 2. And the Pit Lord is just diving head on, trying to finish off more units here. Pit Lord down to level 4. Healing Spray, long distance heal. And you can see that the Priest is just doing such a good job trying to keep this unit alive. Pit Lord could get taken down. There it is, level 5, keeps him alive a bit longer. And how much more damage can he absorb? Pit Lord dangling alongst death, down to 31 hit points, but not before a lot of damage was done. However, he invested a lot into that push. He does still have an expansion. His opponent does not have any workers at his expansion. So who's going to be able to bounce back faster? Red, sitting on 1,300 gold, should be able to get back up to a 50 supply army in no time flat. More workers being added back in across here. Meanwhile, Spellbreakers, other units, Pit Lord, should be retrained back up, and we need to see Red get back into this game. Back down to the south, Archmage. Is he going to be hiring the Pit Lord there? No, it does not look like it. But the Pit Lord, you got to remember, is at level 5. It does take quite some time to revive if you want to try and revive it that way. He's already, well, a little bit committed. He spent a lot of time already reviving back at home. So perhaps it will just stay like that as he tries to focus his gold on building more units. Main gold mines. A little bit more than 3 minutes here. About 4 minutes, or about 5 minutes here. We still have 2 gold mines to mine on from quite a bit of time. 46 supply compared to 47, but sitting on that 2,200 gold, that is a bit of a surprise. Why would you do that as a Spellbreaker? Now, a lone Spellbreaker making its way through. Altar of Kings, well, Resurrection with the Pit Lord. Pit Lord is back on into this fight. Well, should really try to get healed back up. Not quite sure what is going on here. Pit Lord has a Glove of Haste, and here we go into the next fight. There is a little bit of damage. Mountain King gets in a big bash. Gonna go ahead and slice and dice some more damage again. As the, well, there's a big slice. There is a Stormbolt onto the Pit Lord. Pit Lord down to 500, or up to 600 hit points, as the Healing Spray at level 3 going to make a big difference. Pit Lord just gonna run on into this fight with a giant sword and hope he cleaves everything as the Archmage gets to level 6. Level 6 on the Archmage, mass teleport, and that splash damage is going to add up extremely fast. You can see each swipe and a high concentration of units are just going to get taken out. Scroll of Healing to try and counteract there. Archmage is in trouble. Scroll of Town Portal not in time as it was Stormbolted. Healing Spray just a little bit late as the Water Elemental going to get taken down. Pit Lord. What is the ultimate ability of the Pit Lord? Is it, it's not Infernal. What is it? Is it Doomguard? Alright, I don't remember the last time I saw a Doomguard actually be summoned from a Pit Lord. My apologies if it is or is not. Alright, let's take a look at this. Alchemist and Priest now trying to keep this army alive. This expansion will get taken down, and it is going to be 2 bases to 0 momentarily as there's only a minute and a half of mining left. Alright, continuing this fight. That Spellbreaker, or this Alchemist trying to fight its way through. You can take a look. Pit Lord is just splashing so much damage. And with damage so high, what is going on? Mountain King down to 270 hit points, losing a lot of mana. Priest getting just absolutely wiped. As you can take a look, this Pit Lord damage is absolutely through the roof. And everything I've said about Orb of Fire not being effective enough, I don't know. When you stack them like that, and it also, I think, well, yeah, technically the cleave attack is not an enhancement to the attack like Searing Arrow is, so it can in fact stack with an orb ability. So add that on to the Pit Lord, and that Pit Lord swipe, does it actually affect other buildings here? No, it does not look like it. That would be strange if he was standing right here and he was swiping all of these buildings. That would be tremendous damage. Pit Lord doing upwards of 100 damage per swipe. And then add on to the fact that that is also splash damage. That is scary. Let's take a look. Pit Lord just going to start swiping here. Staff of Teleportation. Nope. Archmage going to go ahead and trap his opponent on the inside here. And oh, this could be a beautiful, beautiful timing ability. Pit Lord, is he going to be able to finish off enough units? There you go. Staff of, nope, mass teleport in. Archmage shows up to the party. Could try and mass teleport out, or could just try and let's see if we get to level 6. Not at level 6 yet. Pit Lord sitting at level 5. Why is he so far away? There's the Pit Lord at level 6. Is he gonna summon anything? Where is it? No, oh, there it is, the Doom Guard. Doom Guard now out on the field. Pit Lord getting healed back up, trying to stay alive as best as he can. He is swiping and taking down the units as fast as they are actually dealing damage to him, and that may actually be the Pit Lord who just will not get taken down. Doom Guard front line, Pit Lord front line, and the Doom Guard Pit Lord combination with Gloves of Haste, Claws of Attack, and Orb of Fire times 4 wins the game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This game was not recommended. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask the viewers. Do you think I should add recommended to this game? It wasn't flagged as a recommended game. I'll put you guys up for a vote. If it gets above 500 likes, or you guys comment enough. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.